Apparently now he even gives classes on like
how to
be a, no, how to be how to be a businessman. You watched that documentary on Netflix?
That Tinder thingy.
Tinder swindler. Yeah.
No, I've not watched it yet, but I've heard the maddest things.
It's wild. I even had to go on his Instagram. He's deleted it now though. But the day I watched it was the day it came out.
Yeah, I heard it's a true story or something.
No, it's a true. It's recent. It's like 2019. It is recent.
So explain it. Explain everything. Like how you've watched it.
Yeah.
Okay. So explain it without having to spoil everything.
Oh, impossible.
Oh.
The thing is, I can tell you, but I feel like when you watch it, it will never compare to my explanation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, the documentary is interviewing two women. We later find out it's the same guy, but when it starts, obviously they're not. They're talking from their own stories. They met him at 2 different times. They met him on Tinder.
Oh.
And basically, he's like the son of a billionaire.
Oh, okay.
And he's like the heir to like a diamond company, something.
Okay.
And then he's like, listen, I want to take you for a date. This is the first woman, so I want to take you for a date. Can you meet me tomorrow? Kind of thing, for a coffee. She's like, okay, cool. He said, meet me at, can't remember, but let's just say the Dorchester.
Okay.
She gets there, she's waiting, he comes out, he's like head to toe Gucci, like his son, like uncle's rich.
Okay.
Uncle looks rich. They go on a date and he's like, listen, I'm liking this energy. I'm about to get on a private jet to, I can't remember, Switzerland. Do you want to come? The woman's like, okay. Because obviously she's lit. Like, she's gone for afternoon tea at the Dorchester. He's paid.
She's thinking
money.
The good life.
Like, his driver even takes her home so she can pack her suitcase, get her passport. She goes on the private jet. And, like, that's their date. He's like, yeah, like, we're still on a date kind of thing. Anyway, after that, it's like they're eating caviar. He's taking her head. Rich stuff.
Champagne puppy.
After that, literally. After that, they become official. And then he
after one date?
Not after one date. Over some
like
time.
over time. Okay.
And he's always like flying about. He's going to like Munich. He's going here. He's going there. He's going there. So she doesn't see him as much, but he calls her every day. FaceTime. They send each other videos. Whatever. And he's like saying like, there's basically he says he's got some enemies that are after him. I don't even know.
Okay.
Me, I would have so many enemies. Who are the enemies?
I mean, I guess you're rich in it, so okay, he's probably into drugs or something. I don't know. Yeah,
so he says, yeah, I've got some enemies after me. That's why I have to keep moving about, whatever. So one day she gets a text saying, Peter, my bodyguard is hurt. And she's like, what? And then he sends a video of like the bodyguard that she knows, like he's got blood all over him. They're in an ambulance, and she's like, is everything okay? And he sends her a video. He's like, you know, the enemies tried to break into where I was, but like Peter, thank God, like helped, like covered me, and they got him. So we're on our way to hospital. But I think after that, I'm gonna like be on the move.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay, what can I do, kind of thing. And he's like, no, don't worry. When I get to the next country, wherever I go, I'll let you know. Then whatever, they continue as normal. But then he says, oh, his lawyers have advised that he needs to kind of like change his number and stop using his credit card so that he can't be traced. So can she send him some money?
Oh my gosh.
She was like
of course,
like
she's gonna feel obligated.
Okay, how much? Like how much do you need, kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
And basically he's like 20k.
So this is how he makes his money.
Yeah. And I'm not even
laughing at anybody, but that's deep.
That exact template he's used on so many women. He meets them on Tinder, he takes them for a date at a hotel, come on the jet. After that, my enemies are after me, I have to disappear, kind of thing, I need money. This girl then proceeded to take out not 1, not 2, not 5, 9 loans.
9 loans!
To give him 250k. He made her take out American Express in her name.
What kind of love is this? She probably felt obligated because he had spent so much money on her.
Not even that, but I feel like what he was smart with was that the way he presented himself is like, he's so rich that you're gonna get your money back.
Exactly.
So to you, it's like you're almost trying to be on his level. Like, 20k is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he's very smart. But yeah, it just unravels, and then we meet the next one, and you find out that actually the money he was asking her to send, let's say her name is
Bethany.
Mm-hmm. He was using on Diana. So Diana now comes and she's like, yeah, he took me to Mykonos, and every night he would spend like 50k. Because in Mykonos, to enter some clubs, you need to buy a 20k table, and he would buy like 2. And we would get there, and he would buy all the drinks, all the food. We'd get on a private jet here. And he paid for everything. But he'd be on the phone to Bethany. Oh, I'm on the run. This, that. I need 15k.
That is madness. That is absolute. Like I've heard a little bit of those stories as well. It's crazy. Like the documentary is wild, and it's like his idea is actually so smart, but he's so dumb. Like, and yeah, they just basically find out about him. It's just trying to bring him to justice and all this kind of stuff, and yeah, it's interesting. And even the end, obviously, I won't like even the end. It's like, I mean, he's living large. He's out and about. He's got a new girl. Wait, yeah. So it's so I need to understand. So he this is a real person, and he's recently deleted his Instagram. He's gonna start a new one.
I think I watched this documentary maybe like on Thursday or Friday. Went on his Instagram the moment I finished the documentary. I was telling people about it, and then I tried to go on his Instagram again yesterday, and it was gone.
It was gone.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
It's like.
What like, wow. DJ Tracy. Where was he from?
I think he was Israeli.
Wow.
He was Israeli, yeah. They even went back to Israel, everything, like
to look for him.
No, yeah, to like find out what's going on. His mom, they went to see his mom. Yeah, not knowing he's even wanted in Israel.
For what?
The fraud now.
Oh my gosh. This guy has beat Hush Puppy.
No, you can't beat Hush Puppy. You can't beat Hush Puppy. Hush Puppy was,
you actually
was
can't.
paying
you actually
the police.
Can't. Yeah. You actually can't beat
You can't beat Hush Puppy.
Man like Hush.
But Simon, yeah, that's his name,
Simon. Boy, oh boy.
He was doing a lot. Like
that's crazy.
But it's like the documentary, I'm like, I see it from both sides. By the grace of God, I don't think I can ever be that dumb.
At all.
If someone even asked me for like £200, what for? Like
where is this money going?
Like for what? 50k or 20k? You want me to take out a loan?
I was just about to say that you're even going out to take out a loan for someone else. If my name was Bob,
she's still paying it back. You know. That's even how. Anyway, just watch it. I won't like spoil it too much for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Sis is still paying it back. That's even what was funny.
That's crazy.
Another girl even like had saved for a mortgage. She gave all of it to him.
Stop it. Stop it. What pushes you to that point? Yeah, I guess it's what you said, isn't it? They feel like they're gonna get it back. Yeah. They're gonna get it back ×2.
And he was doing stuff like he'll be like, oh, like I've sent a check for the money.
The check doesn't come.
The check doesn't. The check comes, but the check is there's nothing on it. When they cash it, it's like the bank is like,
this is a toy.
Like there's no, like they cash it and it's like 5 days later. It's like, where's the money? And he's like, well, I've sent the money, so I think your bank.
Mercy.
I think your bank has done something wrong, and the bank is like, there's no money in this account where this check is coming from.
Wow, boy,
like
that's crazy.
Yeah. So I was saying, on one side, it's like, how do you give somebody that much money? You say you're in love, but this is not your husband. This is not your fiance. It's not your baby. Like there's nothing. Like how? But on the other side, I'm like, is this what people do when they're in the source? Like they're in love like that? I can't relate.
I can't relate to that. That's madness.
Even £1,000, I would.
Yeah, that's absolute madness. I'm not even gonna lie. That's mad.
Someone said on Twitter, like, even £5.50 they wouldn't give. So it's like, how do you give somebody
that person needs to enter the bin.
250k, like
£250,000
of money that you didn't even have.
Like, there's no amount of love on this planet. There's no amount of love. Like, I love my mum, but I wouldn't even give that to her, just not knowing where it's going. Unless I'm gifting her. But like, she's telling me, oh, I need 250k, and I don't know the ins and... Not that I'm going to police it, but I need to know, like why are you in 250k there?
Like, that's so much money that I need you to break it down for me how you got there.
How did you... Like, how?
Like I would have been asking so many questions. Like, you're the son of a billionaire. Your dad can't withdraw cash and come and give it to you. You're asking me.
As in...
I would have... and I know I would. I would have been asking... I would have been asking so many questions. Like, where's your family in all of this? Yeah. I'm so confused.
Like,
do you not just have cash lying around?
That's the thing, though. Like, I feel like when it comes to like the love side of things, like, men have a way of making women feel important, or like the only person that's like... He's probably said things like, "Oh, you're the only one that I can trust."
He said, "I can't wait to have kids." Sis
was
showing us
she was in the source.
She was showing us she was playing the voice notes.
Yeah, she was thinking, "This is my future."
Like, I can't wait to have kids with you. Like, he even told her to look for a flat in London. Her too. She went to Fast Herself. You don't even have a good job. She went to Fast Herself to look for flats in Covent Garden. Who's going to pay the rent? Because it wasn't going to be.
Oi, I am finished. Sis couldn't look in High Barnet, but it's Covent Garden that she wanted to look at. Because that's where your pocket can reach.
That's the thing. He presented that life, and it's like, you wanna.
Yeah. You kind of want to. Yeah,
so
you want to step into it, innit?
Yeah.
You want to feel like, oh, I can chill with the big boys. So, you know, that's what happens.
This one is chilling of another level, you know. But yeah, that documentary is so... From beginning to end, it's just bizarre. How he got away with it for so long. Apparently, like, by the time this kind of got to the news and whatever, he had probably got, like, in the millions from different women.
Wow. It's crazy. It's crazy to me how someone can just not say... I don't... Like, if you don't have it, but you've gone to borrow... or you've gone to take from your mortgage. Like, that's... You having money for your mortgage is not having money. Do you get what I mean? Because it's for something else.
That's not money you present.
Exactly. Like, it's money that's tucked away for a reason. So for you to now bring that out and say, here you go, bro.
And she too, she was gassed, because let's say she gave 100k. When Simon sent the check, it was like 400k. So she was like, oh my gosh, Simon, you're so generous. Thank you so much. And he was like, no, you've really helped me. Like, my enemies.
His enemies.
Sis went to cash it.
Bad energies, they're far away.
Like, it's wild. That you can be in the source to that extent. But
do you know what? It's true though, because I've seen even like our good sis Lani Good, like, that's not even to the magnitude of what's happening here, but when you are in love, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But be honest, yeah. Do you think you could do something?
What she did?
What she did, or even what the girls were doing for Simon?
Nah.
Yes, wild, isn't it?
It's wild. I don't think I could go to the level of Simon, but nah, even Lani, because no offense here, I think she knew that my guy was gonna bang fraud on her card. I think she knew, and now she's.
Even know that?
Oh really?
I thought she just wanted money back for a watch.
Yeah, no, I think it was a square. I think it was like she was trying to. Basically, he was gonna. They do this thing, anyways. Me, I don't know. Me, I'm legal, so I don't know any of these things. But they do this thing where they buy stuff, and then they do some sort of return exchange, whatever, get the money back, whatever, and then you keep the stuff, whatever. I don't know. I'm innocent.
Okay.
But I've heard like people do that. I think she willingly gave her card to say, do your thing. Do you know what I mean? And then now when things got a bit sour, it was a bit like, yeah, but you ain't paid me back. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, but you put me in debt. Or like maybe it flopped and then it was like, oh, give back the money kind of thing. Which rightfully so, if it flopped, he should give the money. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I would do something like that. But if say for example I was with someone and I loved them and they were like, oh, they really want this Rolex, whatever, and I have the spare, I will give it. But I would be the type to buy it. But if not, then I can't. I'm sorry. I cannot come and take out a loan to buy you something for the sake of buying you something. I just can't do it. It's just not
not even 2, 3, 4, 9. Hey.
9 loans. Like when you got to number 4, did you not think, rah, this is piling up?
Even the first one,
when that check didn't come back in, like, did you not think,
It's her even taking out an American Express for me and sending it to him, and he was using it to pay for his next girlfriend in Greece. And when it was even bouncing, he'll call her and say, can you call the bank to release the card because I need to use it.
That is crazy.
And her too, she was calling it back. Like, at what point do you start thinking, nah, I'm being used? I don't know.
I think you always think. I think in the back of their minds, they probably always knew or always thought, but it covers up with little things. Like, it's like, you know, like he'll probably say, oh, I love you and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you, and oh, I've sent the check, and oh, this has come up, and excuses start to pile up, and then you don't realize that so much has happened, or you've allowed so much, and then by the time you realize it, you're like, rah.
Yeah, that's probably what happened to her. Yeah, it's like before she knew it, it's like,
whoa.
oh. I don't think she was like, oh, I'm just gonna take out another loan. I'm just gonna take out another loan. I think, I don't know.
Yeah, and you know what? When you're like, if you're in the moment of like applying for a loan, let's say you're applying for a loan and then it flops, like, okay, let me try the next one. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, let me try the next one. It's like you're not trying to give up until you get what you want. Yeah. So it's like maybe she was in that mindset of like, oh, let me just apply. Yeah. And then by the time it's like, oh, all 9 have accepted. What do? You have to take the money and pay it back slowly. You have to.
I don't think I could do it, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it. Like,
but you're too much of like a, okay, but for this is for what, and this is for what, and that is like, for what, and let's go through the papers together.
Yeah. Like, I just
to be able to just freely
I can't imagine taking out a loan to buy someone a Rolex.
Yeah. Crazy.
That's just, I mean, that's even me putting the story together. Like, I couldn't. That makes, I don't have it. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? You don't think I'll be having 5 Rolexes like, on my wrist right now if I had?
Yeah, like, but I'm, wow. It's baffling. I'm actually baffled.
Yeah.
It's that, boy.
Even that step of like taking out a loan. That step alone is scary.
Or even taking out a credit card and giving it to you to use it in my name. In another country. As in, she got on a plane and went to go and give it to him.
Crazy.
Like, I could.
Crazy.
But.
Love, wanting.
And at the end, they asked her, they said, have you given up on love? She said, no. I've been on Tinder. I'm even back on Tinder.
This same Tinder where you found Simon, you're back on there's no hope. At this point, you want to be scammed. That's actually the truth. You actually want to be scammed. I'm sorry, that's enough to make me check out. Completely not trust anybody again. That is enough for me. You are in debt for money that you did not even chop. You didn't even chop £10 of it. And you're the one that's now paying for it. As in, the letters are coming to your house. Yeah. And you haven't given up on love. You want to be robbed. You actually want to be robbed at this point.
Living his Simon is chilling. Best life. As in, I even watched his story. He's living his best life. He's actually living his best life.
Wait, so I don't understand. He's not going to court. He's not like, he's gotten away with it. That's it. The truth is that really and truly, what can they do? Like, you freely gave him this money.
Yeah, that's the
and
thing.
And he may or may not have been lying. How could you ever find out?
Yeah, I think there were ways where, in a court of law, they're in the wrong. So he's not going to go to jail for like 20 years.
Yeah.
He ended up being jailed for like 5 months.
Imagine, now he's chopping live.
He came back, and apparently he was even back on Tinder. He's got a new girlfriend. He's even back in Israel, and I'm telling you, he's living his best life. When I watched his story, he even had a driver that was driving Lamborghini. He was sitting at the back.
Oh gosh. Or
whatever. I can't remember if it was a Bentley, something. It was a Bentley. The cars that have the stars.
Yeah, yeah.
With a driver, with his girlfriend, with her men's shopping bags.
Oh, he's
is that somebody? Apparently now he even gives classes on like
how to be
how to be a businessman. And do you know what? At this point,
he's giving classes on what?
How to be a businessman.
No, how to be a what?
Yeah, and
you're not even a businessman yourself. This is even another scam. He's like, it's as in his whole life is a scam.
Yeah, I actually respect him. You know.
No, to do something like that and to do it boldly.
The boldness to come out of jail
boldly
and say, I'm not
giving up.
I'm not gonna look for a job. This is who I am. I don't know.
Bruh.
I respect him. But yeah, it just made me think about how weird we get in relationships. Like,
yep.
First of all, how he even had the energy to even be romancing multiple women.
Oh.
And make them all feel like they were the only one, and he made all of them feel special. Special. And splashed so much cash on all of them.
Yeah. It literally just shows you that in this life men are trash. No, I'm joking.
People are mad.
I'm joking. No, yeah, people are mad.
He's mad, but the women are madder. That's my conclusion from that documentary. I'm sorry.
No, 150%. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree with us, but how can you consciously put yourself in that situation?
Yeah.
Consciously allow it to happen. Do you know what I mean?
I could even understand if it was face to face, and you know, some people can wear you down.
Yeah.
When they're in your face, like, oh, come on, I need
it.
This was on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
You can even you can block him.
Yeah. You actually decided that I want to continue on this journey.
So
that's what I'm saying. She wants to be robbed. She's even back on Tinder. Like, it's you're the mad one at this point. It's crazy.
It's like our sympathy is very capped. Because I just don't even know.
That's why I've always hated that term, hopeless romantic. Because when I think of that term, I think straight to people like that.
Yeah.
Like, you'll do anything for love.
Behavior.
Yeah, like, what kind of nonsense is that? I'm sorry, but that is, it's even crazy. It's mad. It's actually mad. Like, I don't. And I always say never say never, but I can't see myself in that position. Like, that I'm like I'm doing overtime for a man. I can't. Even yesterday I put on my Instagram that I wanted someone to bring me cheese and that. And plantain chips. When it got to half an hour, I said, okay, it's all right. Let me go and buy my own thing. You want me to now wait for a man that says I should send him 250k and he will send it back to me in a check? No, it's not possible. It's actually not possible. It can't happen.
Oh my god.
It cannot. It can't. No.
Wild.
It's crazy.